Welcome to the March edition of Airwaves.
As you probably know, the biggest news in the aviation community is labor versus management. The Eastern Airlines strike has no end in sight as its management struggles to keep the airline aloft.
Airwaves visited the picket line to get some reactions, and Jerry Fitzgerald tells us how the Port Authority fits in.
That would be the... No more, Frank. You're out of here. You're gone.
Went away except one. I got out of my car to chase the one bird away, only to have the bird turn around and chase me. It was at that time that I found out that it was a wounded seagull, had a broken wing.
I see.
And you don't play around with wounded birds.
Seagulls.
So naturally, I ran back and got into my vehicle and chased the bird with the car.
Okay, the hunter getting captured by the game.
Exactly.
All right, thanks very much, Fran. Again, congratulations on your promotion.
Thank you.
This is Curtis Dennis for Airwaves.
Thanks, Curtis. The staff of Airwaves wishes all the best to Fran Tillman, and for all we know, she might be the new aviation director. Ben?
When an aircraft needs fuel at Kennedy, the pilot doesn't just roll down the window and say, "Fill her up."
The process is a bit more complex. Jerry Biscardi explains.
The satellite fuel farm is actually the nerve center of the airport's fueling system. At the satellite, there are 40 100,000-gallon tanks which store our daily requirement of fuel. And in this case, the 4 million gallons that is held there is just about adequate on any given day. The 28 systems that go to each of the 9 terminals are monitored at the satellite fuel farm via a computer, which regulates and maintains system pressures on all the systems. What would generally happen as a aircraft at a particular gate requires fuel, a hydrant cart would pull up to the aircraft and hook up to a hydrant, and then hook up to the aircraft. As the hydrant cart starts putting fuel into the aircraft, the computer and pressure sensing gauges realize that fuel is needed at that particular gate. Pumps will kick on and fuel will be pumped up to the aircraft and always maintaining the proper pressure. The register on the hydrant cart indicates to the operator how much fuel he has actually put into the aircraft. And these numbers constitute the actual sale of jet fuel through a very complicated system from tanks in Linden, New Jersey to the aircraft here at Kennedy Airport. This has been Jerry Biscardi for Airwaves.
Thanks, Jerry. Airwaves is planning a follow-up story on the computer that actually controls all those pipes, pumps, and valves. Liliana?
At Newark, a new service is being offered to help speed up the short-term parking process.
The hourly parking lot at Terminal B has now been reconfigured to accommodate a centralized metered parking system. It's called ParkMaster, and here's how it works. Just drive to the lot, park your car in a numbered space, and remember your space number. Be sure to stop at one of the convenient automated pay stations before entering Terminal B. Then it's easy as 1, 2, 3. 1. Punch in your parking space number. 2. Deposit the amount required for your length of stay. And 3. Press the button for your proof of parking receipt.
Soon there will be 9 automated meter stations located in the hourly lot at Terminal B. If the service proves successful, the PA will probably phase them in at Newark's other hourly lots. Liliana?
If you need information on transportation to any of our 3 airports, it's just a phone call away. Just dial 1-800-AIR-RIDE. Since its inception, AirRide phones have been ringing day and night.
How many calls do we get, Liliana?
I don't know. Maybe Lillian and Jim can tell us.
Last year, AirRide answered over 100,000 phone calls. This year, we're aiming for a 10% increase.
Thanks, Lillian.
Judging by the number of calls, AirRide has proven to be a great asset to the traveling public.
Religion at Kennedy is in transition, and the once tranquil area where the chapel stood is now a busy construction site.
Melba Davis has the story.
Good morning. We're here on the observation deck of the control tower at John F. Kennedy International Airport. What you see behind me are 2 of the 3 chapels that had been here since 1957. The Catholic chapel is the first to be demolished, and it's demolished to make way for the Central Terminal Complex, which is one of the components of the JFK redevelopment project. While we're very sad to see the chapels go, we're awfully excited about the redevelopment of the airport. This particular project, the construction of the Central Terminal Complex, will take between 5 and 7 years to complete. So we'll be back to keep you informed of its progress. This has been Melba Davis at JFK for Airwaves.
Thanks, Melba. Airwaves is sorry to see the chapels go. But even more than that, we're sorry to see Paul Rosengren go.
Paul has been an integral part of the Airwaves production staff. He's beginning a career in politics, which, knowing Paul, will be highly successful and only the best.
CPSD and Airwaves will miss his dedication, messy desk, and microwave popcorn. This edition is dedicated to Paul. And Paul, may the polls be with you.
That's all for this month. If you have any questions, comments, or story ideas, please contact Curtis Dennis at World Trade Center, extension 2285.
Liliana and I thank you for watching.